see their first major semi-final in Walsall's 96-year history, while the Liverpool fans regard these occasions as commonplace and wonder if their club can win this competition for the 4th year running. It's their first sight of Gary Gillespie in a senior shirt. He makes his debut for Liverpool in defence because Mark Lawrenson is injured. And with Kenny Dalglish and Graham Souness still out, it's a rare event to find Liverpool without 3 key players. Walsall hope to take advantage by fielding the side which won at Rotherham in the quarter-final. Number 5, Colin Brazier, has a winner's medal from his Wolves days. Number 8, Ali Brown, also provides experience. But what about their youthful midfield? Craig Shakespeare and David Priest are both 20, and Gary Childs only 19. Neville Ashley from Nantwich is tonight's referee. Right in the middle of your picture, Liverpool's injured trio, Kenny Dalglish, Graham Souness and Mark Lawrenson with the white scarf. Walsall in blue shirts and shorts and white socks are attacking the Kop end in the first half. The goal to our right, and here's Moa for them, the 3rd division leaders. Taking on Liverpool, to have a tremendous record in this competition, unbeaten in 22 ties over the last 4 years, and Liverpool haven't lost a match in the Milk Cup or League Cup competition here at Anfield since 1974, well before the time of Ronnie Whelan, who scored in the final against Manchester United, the winner last year, and 2 against Tottenham the year before. Sammy Lee, Craig Johnston, Rees gets back for Walsall. It was Caswell forward, and that was O'Kelly back to Rees, who's got lots of pace. Walsall have got players streaming forward, and Alan Kennedy will find out that this fellow, Mark Rees, is very quick indeed. Alan Buckley, the Walsall manager, on the bench in the grey top with Gary Pendry as coach, hand to mouth. And that's Robinson. And now a foul by Priest on Johnston. Whelan plays it to Kennedy. Inside to Whelan. Little stumble on the edge of the area, brought away by Gary Childs. Gillespie tangled with O'Kelly there, and Rees got away as a result. Shakespeare's in the middle, and so is Ali Brown. And the cross came off Alan Hansen. It's a corner to Walsall. After 5 minutes. Brown came in there on a ground where he scored before for West Brom. Well, there was never a winner here in those days, but it was a good corner, and Brown came in front of his marker, and that could have been danger for Liverpool. Hansen, and this is Kennedy. Rush has made his run across the area. And there he is. Played it off to Phil Neal, who overran it. And Walsall with Shakespeare playing the ball neatly out to O'Kelly. Now it's Priest, and now Moa. O'Kelly. Header was by Whelan. Mistake was by Brazier. Rushes through, is he? Good tackle by Caswell. What a good intervention by Caswell. It was a really good recovery by him, because after a mistake by Brazier, somebody had to cover quickly. Priest. Played awfully well at Arsenal in Walsall's famous victory at Highbury, did David Priest. Lee, Johnston, Lee again. That's misdirected. Robinson, Rush, and it's going to run on for Ronnie Whelan. Well, the milk cup seems to bring something out of this fellow. Rush with the overhead kick of beauty. Ronnie Whelan ran on, and the man who's done so well for Liverpool in 2 finals at Wembley in this competition opens the scoring here in the first leg of the semi. Rush it was who got the ball across, Johnson let it go, and Whelan underneath the goalkeeper's diving body. 14 minutes gone, Liverpool 1, Walsall 0. Hansen. That was Kennedy. This is Johnston, and this is O'Kelly for Walsall. Now, how well can they recover from that? Header by Brazier. Forward by Kennedy. Robinson. Johnston. Looking for Nicol. Caswell. And Robinson's making room here, and Brazier got a slide tackle in, and it's a corner to Liverpool. Michael Robinson almost making room there for a shot at goal. Gillespie was forward for the corner. It's put back in by Kennedy, out by Moa, who tried to follow it out. Neil got there first. And Johnston's cutting in from the right, and was he brought down? The player involved was Shakespeare. The referee shook his head. Was it a penalty? Liverpool fans thought it might have been. Walsall breathed a sigh of relief as Craig Shakespeare came across Craig Johnston. That's a foul, so Walsall with 5 minutes left in the first half. Still very much in it. A goal behind, it's true, but they haven't panicked. And it's going to be Caswell to take the free kick. O'Kelly, Rees. Childs tries to get in. Ricochet off Neil. Not a very good clearance by Johnston. Caswell this is. And that was a useful flick by Whelan, but Liverpool are not too sure of themselves. Rees. O'Kelly's coming near post. And the defence is having to work hard to get the ball away, and O'Kelly! And was it over the line? It's a goal now. It was driven back against Phil Neal by Gillespie, I think, but O'Kelly is the man receiving the congratulations. A terrible mistake by Sammy Lee has put Walsall level. Sammy Lee tried to find Grobbelaar, and O'Kelly nipped in. He rolled the ball along the line, and Phil Neal, well, it was Gillespie against Neal and in. You could call it an own goal, but O'Kelly, from Lee's mistake, was the man that put Walsall into that position. 1-1, and the first leg wide open just 4 minutes before half-time. Liverpool guilty of a dreadful error. Lee. And the Walsall supporters suddenly seem to have taken over Anfield. They're making a terrific row, and why not? This is giant-killing stuff in the making, perhaps. But here's Robinson. The conquerors of Arsenal have come to Anfield and drawn level. And it's Nicol with the cross. Robinson! Oh, the goalkeeper dropped it and still got it away. He held it before it crossed the line, and luck was with Ron Green. Robinson met the cross with a header, which the keeper should have saved, but dropped. But just look where he held it. Thrilling stuff here now. Robinson. And it's him still. And he played it behind Steve Nicol. And it's Kennedy. And Liverpool suddenly realise they've got a right battle on. Sammy Lee's mistake may live with him for a long time. He really tried to slide it back to Grobbelaar, but O'Kelly was right there. And poor Phil Neal, well, didn't know what hit him. Actually, it was the ball. Own goal. Priest. Moa. Rush. And now Nicol. Whelan's free on our side. And Rush is there. Good save. Beautifully caught by Ron Green. Otherwise, a certain goal for Liverpool. Nicol's cross would have picked out Rush, but look where the keeper was, right on the 6-yard line. Rees. And the referee's half-time whistle scarcely heard in the cauldron of noise from the Walsall end. The third division team, after Whelan had put Liverpool in front, equalised when Phil Neal inadvertently scored what I would call an own goal, because I think Gillespie would have cleared it off the line if Neal hadn't been there. Sammy Lee, though, must take the responsibility. Half-time then, the Walsall fans delirious. The half-time score in the first leg is Liverpool 1, third division Walsall 1. So it's 1-1 as the second half starts, and Liverpool, having blamed themselves for allowing Brighton to score twice in the FA Cup, can now only look at their defence prior to the way Walsall scored against them in the Milk Cup. This is Nicol. And now Kennedy. Rush. So here's Rush. And Walsall, they can just play with the spirit that they played with in the first half and also ride their luck. They're in with a great chance. Robinson turns it on. Here's Lee trying to make up for his error. Defenders surrounding him. Whelan! Well, they've got to ride their luck, the third division team, because Liverpool will storm the Kop goal now, surely. Sammy Lee set that up, surrounded by blue shirts, and Ronnie Whelan, the shot just over. And a good ball by Brown to Rees. Childs is inside making space, and Rees takes on Kennedy for sheer pace. And Ali Brown came in, and a brilliant catch by Grobbelaar after a marvellous run down the wing by this fellow. Alan Kennedy always knew he was going to have his hands full with Mark Rees, and just look at how the winger outpaced him there. Rees is only 22, but he's like lightning. Walsall now attacking the goal where their fans are making all this noise and they're unsettling Liverpool and Phil Neal in particular. He was in a terrible mess there, the England fullback. Just didn't seem to know where he was. So Walsall press forward. Priest, Moa. Johnston scything in with the tackle, but Moa kept cool and so did Priest. Well played. And still they press with Childs. Now Kennedy tries to get Liverpool moving and runs straight into Brazier. Well, they said the Newcastle supporters and the Sheffield Wednesday supporters did their team a great service here at Anfield recently. These Walsall fans are making this a night to remember. Joe Fagan sees the danger. He's come down from the stand to the bench, and that's not all that common. Moa. Can Walsall hang on or even do better? I would imagine Joe Fagan's appearance on the bench could mean the arrival of David Hodgson. The Liverpool substitute is a forward player, and surely they need to do something to restore the balance. Johnston gets away from Hart, rushes pulled away far side, and coolly played by Brian Caswell. Really chested that down well. Could have been an own goal there as well. Johnston's cross was hard, but Caswell took the sting out of it. And at the other end, Walsall come forward with Caswell again. Childs, Hansen, forward to Rush, and now Whelan. Gillespie, not a good night to make your debut really so far from the Liverpool point of view. Here's Neal. And Robinson's on the far side, but he'll have to go and try and retrieve that. This is Whelan. Oh, now then, Childs away, and so is Rees, and Kennedy hopelessly stranded. Lee's trying to get back, and Walsall have got three others up with Rees. Sammy Lee made him check. Priest. And here's Johnston. End-to-end stuff, this. Michael Robinson. Went a long way. Robinson, shot was blocked. And Nicol hit one well wide. Well, Peter Hart leading this stern Walsall resistance. And not a happy moment for Michael Robinson. He's the man coming off. And he'll be replaced by David Hodgson, who hasn't had much first-team experience this season, but did well here, I recall, in precisely this round against Burnley a year ago. But at the same time, Walsall are preparing to make a change. Gary Childs is coming off, and he'll be replaced by Kevin Summerfield. The referee just coming over to make a note of that. Alan Buckley actually thought quite hard about playing Summerfield from the start tonight, but decided to keep the team as it was at Rotherham. Priest, driven forward by Whelan, but Liverpool still finding Walsall harassing them at every stride and intercepting passes which frankly are not going to the Liverpool player the way you normally expect. Nicol. There are 20 minutes to go in the first leg. It's 1-1, Gillespie forward. And now it's Johnston. Oof. Fierce tackle by Moa on Nicol. Then a tangle between Neal and Alistair Brown. Well, Walsall mean business here. That was a good challenge for the ball. Ali Brown is up. And Summerfield just got a touch on it. Hansen made a mistake, and a chance for Shakespeare. Was it handball? No, it wasn't. They appealed against Gillespie, but it wasn't. Back in by Moa. Hansen, though, had another nightmare moment. There were two Walsall players around him. And now it's Hart in difficulties. And Moa gets him out. This is a really exciting semi-final match. And the crowd appreciate it. Alistair Brown on the chase, so is Rees. And Brown fell. The Kop giving Liverpool every encouragement. They realise how much they need it. Hodgson. And Hart. Well, it was almost a repeat of what happened at that end in the first half. A ball played along the line, or not far from the line, and Hart was safe enough. Neil. Nicol. Oh, past Moa. Outside him, Johnston. Really driven, and it's there by Ronnie Whelan. He's got his second. A great cross and a fine finish. And Liverpool come back with typical character. Johnston drove it so fiercely. Look at that. Green was stretching. Ronnie Whelan. 2-1. And Whelan has got them both, to the delight of the Kop. And what a good ball in by Craig Johnston. That had pace and direction. The goalkeeper was struggling, Whelan wasn't. 73 minutes gone. Can Walsall come yet again? Priest. Oh, a chance here for Summerfield. It's 2-2. Amazing stuff. The Summers scored straight from the kickoff. Nicol tried to get the ball back. It was a bad mistake. Summerfield was in with the lob, and it's 2-2. And the Walsall supporters delighted because the referee actually went to his linesman to confirm it was a goal. He actually went across to have a word on the far side. Liverpool are still protesting, but he has said it's a goal. And it's 2-2. I think they felt there was an offside there, but we can debate that later. There was a consultation on the far side, but we've had 2 goals in a minute. And the first leg is level again. Well, I haven't seen a match in the Milk Cup quite like this. And those Walsall supporters will remember it for the rest of their lives. Well, you can understand the tension and yet the pleasure they must be experiencing in another sense down there. Alan Buckley and Gary Pendry. Summerfield, good skills. Priest. And again they're making Hansen work. Oh, another error by him. And Rees is in. And Rees crosses and Grobbelaar saves. Hansen again had a brainstorm. He looked so unsure at times. The ball was played presumably for Grobbelaar, but there are 2 Walsall players in there. Rees took it wide. Summerfield went for the cross, but Grobbelaar was there. Into the last minute of normal time here. 2-2. Little Priest for Walsall. Johnston, Lee. Is the time for Liverpool to snatch a lead? Johnston. And Priest, oh, he looks such a good little compact player, and he did for his team there a very effective job. The face of a philosophical man. They look like going back level to Fellows Park. And what a performance by 3rd Division Walsall. Stirring, memorable stuff. And their 9,000 supporters salute Alan Buckley's team. The Cup dream continues for the 3rd Division team from the West Midlands, because they go back to their own Fellows Park next Tuesday night with the scores level. An unexpected result for everybody, perhaps except their players and supporters, and maybe for them too. Liverpool 2, Walsall 2, in a season of cup shocks. Well done, Alan Buckley and his team.
What a Mexican.